All right. Straight from the dumpster into the sewers. That's right. It's time for another episode of the Florencio files. Down here in the bottom left-hand side, the one and only Macro King. Florencio playing Terran. And up here in the top right-hand side, it is D&D and Right. Dungeons and Dragons and Right. Or dun dun dun, right, dun 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 dun. I'm struggling with this name. What is this name meant to be? Dungeons and Dragons done right? D&D done right? Gets over to the other side of the map. He's like, enter or done, dirty Terran. I will cleanse you from this land. Oh, damn. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. Smiles, a new time subscriber, and that guy gifting a pair of subs. Thank you, everybody. We'll give you guys some more special shout-outs at the end of this game, but thank you very much, everybody, on the stream for that. Of course, many of you are watching on YouTube. Pig! We're not watching live. Stop talking to people who aren't here in the YouTube comments where the true elitists hang out. We're here with our monocles. We're having high tea and shit. Fucking hanging out. We're like where the... let's be real. YouTube comments is where the true aristocracy of the internet lies. People say it's 4chan. They say you couldn't possibly get more culture than that, but we know better, don't we, YouTube commenters? That's right. Help me back it up in chat. Show that you're better than Twitch chat or 4chan or Reddit incels or any of those other heights of culture of the internet. Don't let the haters say that Reddit incels is a place of more culture. Don't let them sell their lies. Remember, 4chan bashed and murdered your internet reputation, and now you must fight back. Well, this Probius having a bit of a good time. Being a bit annoying, hey? He's like, oh yeah? It's 2 minutes. Reaper's nowhere near popped out. Oh, it's just a normal build, I guess. There's definitely not a barracks in between me natural. Nah, it's all good. I like this illusion of seeing everything. Like, oh yeah, it's only one gas. Wait a second, doesn't that ring some alarm bells, mate? Well, there is a second gas, it's just incredibly late. This is what we call a nonsense build from Florencio. You're like, oh, Reaper's popped out 15 seconds later than normal. Yeah. Guess my opponent's bad. D&D, right? It's like, oh, I got a smile on my face. I'm feeling good. I'm going up to 3 gateways. Hasn't built a single gateway unit up, but that's a very early 3-gate. Unfortunately, this is all going to buy time. Look at the timing on this, by the way. The Nexus finishes, gets vision at the exact same moment that the bunker finishes and the Marines... Well, they're not getting inside just yet. They're like, we'll just take a moment. Give him a moment to realize the deep shit that he's in. And then a Reaper is going to go in the main. Oh, look at this. So the idea is the Adept's meant to get lured down there, and then the Reaper comes in. The Adept is so late that it should be able to react, but I think our Protoss player is freaking out. Hasn't changed the rally point. The probes are panicking. Okay, the Adept rally point does change to over there. But look at that. The Reaper's already got 3 kills. Make that 4. Oh, he's going to get a 5th if he wants to as well. Throws a grenade. The whole probe line is evacing out of there. The Adept shades away from the Reaper. The Reaper's just laughing. His Marine's killing the Nexus right now. The Reaper does a full circle. This Adept, for some reason, has spawned dizzy and confused into this world. Not dazed and confused, dizzy and confused. One of the common side effects of snorting too much terrazine, you fucking absolute wank stain of an Adept. These probes are like, oh, don't worry, the Adept will protect us. Adept pops out and is like, and they're like, oh, she is not going to protect us at all. She is high as fuck. Finally, another one comes out, and it takes 2 Adepts to kill a Reaper after only killing 4 probes and wasting an entire minerals mining time. Hot diddly damn, kills the Nexus, kills 4 probes. D&D done right is more like get dicked by Terran done right. Supply block 37 out of 31 and starts a single pylon, which, by the way, is not even going to unsupply block you. You're only going to be at 37 out of 38. You'd be instantly supply blocked. Has multiple gateway units queued up on all these gateways. It's not building more pylons. The Protoss's brain has literally at this point been taken out of its body, put in a fucking test tube, floating in some water, some sort of like glowy vase, and Florencio is just doing experiments on it at this point. Look at that. It's like, oh, look, I got one more Zealot queued up. Wait a second. I'm still supply blocked. Hello? Hello? The desperate 4 Adept counterattack is going to find, shit. There's no expansion, and there's a bunker on the high ground. Oh, Florencio, one step ahead here. This Protoss player's like, well, at least he's only on one base. Definitely hasn't got a corner expansion finished and another one almost finished. Nope. Oh, no. This Protoss is in trouble. You know what would have been really funny? Is if upon seeing those adepts on the other side, Florencio unloaded, he could have walked in, killed the Zealot, and killed most of the economy. Oh, look at the Protoss player. Did you see that, guys? Is warping in Zealots and, like, clicking them. Oh, no! He's taking a third base. That's pretty good. Sorry, I need to sneeze. Excuse me. Couldn't mute in time. Did get away from the microphone. Now, remember, it's always usually 3 sneezes. That was only 2. Another one might be coming up. Oh, no! We're losing all of our Zealots. None of these units are good versus bunkers. Oh, the SCV's not even repairing. Dude! Dude! Oh my god, did we just see someone attack with unupgraded Zealots through a choke point and a bunch of Adepts, none of which... Oh my god, we're going back in. Round 2 of I want to lose all my shit. An Adept goes down. Oh my god, this time the SCV is repairing. The Zealot's going to target. Another Zealot falls. That's an Adept. 2 Zealots. Oh, I'm sorry. Make that 3 Zealots. The other Adept goes down. He's focusing the weak units. Oh my god, these Zealots. Everything's going to die. Almost everything's going to die. Another Adept goes down. He might even get this last Zealot. Oh, okay, Florencio with a bit of start attack, but finally some marine sushi gets made. The Zealots do start eating that. No. No, he's floated the barracks into the corner of the main. Oh, this is my favorite. There is nothing more frustrating than if you're in the Protoss player and at some point Marines are going to walk into the mineral line, you're going to be so confused about how they got there. You're going to be like, what? Does he have a medevac out? Oh, this is the ultimate demoralizer, man. And he's also scouting the fact that the third's getting saturated at the same time. This Protoss is actually recovering economically quite well. Going up to 4 bases, building a Stargate, which is a bit of an odd choice. But you can see here that Flo's macro, not really the fastest. He does have 2 planetaries up. He's up a couple of workers. He's building a 4th command center himself. And he's going up to 4 factories. So it's going to be a big old mech transition here. Queues up a few more Marines in the corner of the Protoss base. Protoss just spreading a few Zealots around the map. Unfortunately not searching, though, to see what's going on behind it now. It's kind of interesting to see this base is going to get saturated up. Straight to Fleet Beacon. Oh, that could cause Flo a lot of troubles. Player who goes straight Sky Toss could definitely do very well against him. And he's actually going to be going Ghost Academy. It's the old 4 factory Tech Lab Ghost Academy build. Okay, all right. Are we thinking unupgraded Cyclones, lose them all, then make Magfield? Come on, you know, that's my favorite flow. You know I love it when you throw away a whole bunch of Cyclones without the upgrade that makes them good, and then you build the upgrades. Please do my favorite move. Show the scientific explanation. 4 Marines hiding in the main. So Flo's just going to wait for something else. He wants the Protoss to come and attack him, and then he'll go there. He's queuing up even more Marines, 3 more Marines. He's going to run in with like 10 Marines at some point, man. Void Rays are building. A Forge is up. The Protoss economy seems to have stalled a little bit here. You can see it hasn't transferred out of the main and is only building 2 probes despite having 4 Nexi. Does this Protoss player not know how to put their Nexi on a control group? No, they're all on a control group. This is not Flo. Flo, on the other hand, only has a commit. That's a hotkey. And this are both on a hotkey. All right, Florencio getting what I thought was game-winning damage at the start of this game, has managed to let the Protoss entirely back into it. Unfortunately for the Protoss player, they're not actually probing up as hard as they could or going into any clear tech path. It's 2-gate... Excuse me, sorry guys. It's 2-gate, Stargate, Robo, Fleet Beacon, none of which makes sense, right? It's like, are you going air or are you going ground? You're getting the flux veins upgrade. Which does, of course, turn those into ultimate chads, capable of banging pretty much all night. 4 tanks on the high ground. We've got Cloak for ghosts, but still no actual ghosts or nukes out just yet. Both players just waiting for the other one to make a bad move by the looks of it. And now it's mass gateways. Oh, what nonsense. Jesus. The number of players on the ladder who just like invest so much in, oh, it's time! It's time! The Marine surprise! He waited for 9 Marines, gets in there and butchers a whole ton of probes. Clicks on the warping and zealots, takes out a stalker, and one more probe. Wouldn't it be funny if the Protoss doesn't go then look for where they came from? It's like, oh, I guess they just dropped. Please, 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 please. Yeah, we're on the Protoss camera. The Protoss assumes they got dropped. The Protoss doesn't know about the barracks. The Protoss doesn't know about the barracks. Oh, they've seen it now. There's an air unit at the 3rd that spotted it accidentally. But I don't think he's actually noticed it. Yeah, I think an air unit flew past. I think like maybe like a void ray or something barely glimpsed it. He comes forward, he's like, what? What the hell? Florencio floats it off. One of my favorite maneuvers in this is to tell it to run away and then come back and land in the exact same spot. Because sometimes they don't notice. It's actually the funniest if you do that. And it would have worked here because the Protoss just leaves. So if he went up there and then comes back in, he might be able to do it again. Oh, Flo, what a legend. He's making nukes now. Lots and lots of nukes on the way. And he's going to go out with another 4 Marine counterattack. I really want to see this barracks do more, man. Protoss is making mass unupgraded zealot right now. Holy shit. And a second forge. Oh, he's going back in. Does Protoss notice? Does the Protoss notice? I don't think the Protoss notices. I don't think the Protoss... Oh, he does because of the shooting sound effects and stuff.
Upgrade complete.
Damn it, Flo, you needed to come in more from the top, man. You need to avoid those cannons. Is the whole army going back?
Nuclear launch detected.
Oh, he's getting nuked, though. He's getting nuked. That's going to burn down. But there's... Okay, nuke on the front. 1 ghost walked right into the cannons. Oh, another 2 ghosts walk right into the army. Oh, Flo. Oh, man. Not the best queue-ups of those nukes. But he does get 1 nice nuke there. Did he actually only have 1 nuke the whole time? Or did he launch 4 nukes and just 3 of them got failed, maybe? Either way, that ghost has done a good job. He's going to go right on in and just click on the probes by the looks of it. He EMPs the probes so that he can one-shot them. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, good ghost, good ghost. Gets 7. 4 more probes there on top of the previous damage. Behind it, 4 more nukes and 4 Thors. That's the way. This Protoss player just chilling right now. Another ghost comes in, is going to click on these probes 1 more time. Is there any detection out? There's observers, but none of them are actually with the army right now. So this ghost is going to kill a fair couple of probes. Observer coming in from the right-hand side. That ghost is on 5 kills, though. Ooh, silent but deadly. This ghost, similar to many of my farts, does come in there and causes massive damage before being detected and taken out. More ghosts still building, just 1 at a time. Medevac building as well, so you might be able to start doing some drops with those. Of course, no upgrades for these Thors. The Protoss player is on 4 base and is on 10 gate. No upgrade, Charge Zealot, Sentry, Stalker, Void Ray, and is warping in more unupgraded Stalkers. Oof. This is, why? We I love that there is so... what do you guys think is the percentage of players who play like this? Where you look at their like composition and the way they play the StarCraft and you're like, your ability to macro is like actually not bad at all. You understand certain things in the game clearly. And yet at the same time, your compositional game plan could best be described as, I want to make a pretty picture like the box art. And you're like, what? I bought the StarCraft box on the back. Battle on the back of the box. Void Ray. Observer. Zealot. Sentry do spell. Stalker. Colossus. You're like, that's your strategy? To make box art pretty pictures? And they're like, yeah. And you're like, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. That's what we're doing. We're just trying to make one of every unit with absolutely 0 purpose. Dude, warps in those Stalkers right into that nuclear radiation. None of those Stalkers are ever going to have babies. They all just lost any virility which they may have started with. Oh, secret ghost drop. James Bond gets paratrooped into the production. The medevac then flies right over the cannons. It's going to go down. That should depower a little bit of this production, which would be kind of nice. Uh-oh. Okay, Protoss has lost their shit. The nuke, they say, ignore it. I don't even care. Depower my production. I'm going to win this game. I'm going to kill you now. Oh, those voids. They could take out the tanks. Oh, the Thors. The Thors aren't protecting them. No. Flow! Oh, they finally pull out their big old guns. But only after all 4 tanks die. Those tanks are meant to cover this low ground. The planetary taking a lot of damage right now. It doesn't have building armor. It is trying to mass repair. The Thors are bringing those big guns to bear. A nuke did land over there and take out a whole bunch more probes in the midst of it. Let's check it out. That ghost has 13 kills, so not a bad one. The planetary actually survives. Thors standing strong from the high ground. Of course, the Thors are kind of the one-size-fits-all army for the late-game Thors and the battle cruisers. And realistically, I think D&D Wright's plan is not working for one very obvious reason, and that is where are the High Templar, the Carriers, the Dark Templar, and the Mothership? This is not real box art. This is a pale imitation of box art. This is just a bunch of inefficient units. At least get some cool looking units. Stop making mass unupgraded Stalkers and Zealots, you absolute Gronk. What are you doing? Do you guys use Gronk in America? American viewers, by the way? That's one of my favorite words. I feel like it's a really good orcish name as well. If you guys ever play like Warhammer or D&D, if you're ever gonna have an orc or a goblin character, you gotta name them Gronk, right? A lot of Americans saying no. Gronk. Oh, you guys should use that. Gronk's great. Gronk's a great word. Oh, shit. Oh, man, the nukes are starting to land. Let's just say at this point where the Protoss is just F2ing his army back and forth, taking nukes to the face, if he didn't start with brain damage, he's going to end this game with brain damage. He's going to end up being a little bit of a Gronk, mate. A Gronk is someone who doesn't have the largest brain power, is the best way to describe it. Yes, there's a lot of football players who are Gronks around the world. Gronk is a very Aussie term, apparently. It's not even British. You guys don't use Gronk? Gronk's fucking great, man. Don't be like, if your friend's being an idiot, you'll be like, don't be a fucking Gronk, man. You're being a fucking Gronk. Whenever your friend's doing something really stupid, you're like, oh, you fucking Gronk, man. It's a great word. You guys should use that one. It's one of my favorites. 4 Thors out in the open, decide to try and take on the entire army. Florencio, as always, walking across with 1/4 of his army to drip feed hope to his opponent rather than winning the game. In fact, did you guys see that? He literally walked 1/3 of his Thors across the map while keeping the rest at home. Protoss goes, I think we're winning. I think we're winning. Oh my god, check it out. He's been massing Zealots the whole game. He finishes charge at 17 minutes. 17 minutes. Speak of the devil. This must be a true Florencio fan, actually. Getting the most important upgrade of your army in the lane game. Oh, no, 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 no! Big nuke. A whole mineral line goes down. Meanwhile, the army move commands into mass planetary Thor. 5k in the bank. And the best thing the Protoss player can come up with is just fucking to build Zealots. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Florencio's just clicking nuke. Before the other one even landed, he had already queued up the next nuke. Savage. Savage. Jesus, mate. Just queuing these. Yeah! Boom! The probes go down. The army's coming back. Zealots and Stalkers are going to go for it. The Ghost with 25 kills. He was a commander, but he does go down. Flow here still continuing to expand outwards. Massing Thors, still remaking Ghosts and Nukes. I don't think he has any. As I say that, nuh-uh. Once again, another secret agent. Only 45 probes left. 25 are on this base. Oh, 17 plus 3 is 25 apparently, guys. I'm good with me numbers. What can I say? Boom! 19 probes go down to that shot. Oh, he immediately drops another one. Where's the observers at? Did he lose all of his observers? He's only got one until the other side of the map. He's not even F2ing, by the way. This Protoss player is actually using number 1. Oh, dude. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Nuke! Takes out a gateway and assimilator. One more probe and boom! Okay, at this point, guys, if you guys haven't already checked out Florencio's stream, can we please get a movement going to replace his undies? There is no way Florencio's underwear is hygienic after this game. Not after those last few nukes. Come on, guys. Exclamation mark Florencio if you're watching live in Twitch chat. If you guys are watching on YouTube, please scroll down to the description. Check out his YouTube. Check out his Twitch. Give him, at the very least, subscribe to his YouTube channel. But if you can afford to support him in some other way, subscribing on Twitch or throwing him a tip or anything like that, please do so. This man, just think about how many changes of undies he needs. There's no way he hasn't made a hot mess. Look at this shit. He's just clicking nuke after nuke. His table probably needs replacing. There's probably dents in the underside of his desk. There's no way he's not struggling at this point. Come on, man. Guys, show some love to the one and only Florencio. We've got TTs coming in. Oh, shit. Oh, they could actually maybe win the game. Well, this definitely won't win the game. Stalker's trying to attack into a planetary fortress. One of the worst things I've ever seen. Turrets building reactively there. He should be able to defend the DTs. Uh-oh, another nuke lands. He's still spamming nukes in the middle of this. Oh my god, this Stalker Sentry army is like, yeah, we can beat a planetary. Florencio's like, sorry, what was that? What was that? Turret finishes here, which means these DTs are going to go down unless they can take out that. Another nuke's about to land there. Oh, the turret, they repair it just in time. And that DT goes down. That base gets nuked. This army here got completely cleared up. The War Prism goes down. Another nuke going down in the main base. Holy crap. Okay, guys, I hate to make the analogy because it's one of the most brutal scenes of any movie. But let's be real, the last few minutes of this game was Florencio being Edward Norton from American History X, and that really fucked up scene. Like, this was just like, oh, leave them alone. That's brutal. Brutal. This Protoss player is just, oh my god. That was terrible, dude. How many nukes went down in this game? I don't know if we can see this because it doesn't show them as units lost. A lot of nukes went down. And 135 probes died, 31 zealots, 31 stalkers, 5 void rays, 2 sentries. Dude, there's something about the way he just kept queuing the nukes as quickly as he could after this. Please show your love to Florencio and help him buy himself a new pair of undies. A big thanks to everybody who has been supporting the channel here as we watch Florencio make a nuclear wasteland of his opponent's bases. Big thanks to Maxan and Vivek especially. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next episode of the Florencio Files. Goodbye and good night.